Hey y'all, this is Eliana with Why Not Redesign, and today we're gonna paint without brush marks. This is the piece that we're gonna do. It's a nice solid wood nightstand. We're going to begin by cleaning this piece and giving it a good scuff sanding. I recommend using a 220 grit sandpaper. I recommend this for pieces that do not need to be completely bare sanded and have just minor scuffs. We are then going to clean the piece very well. For these, I usually use something like green clean or some curl cutter or Dawn dish soap and water. This time I'll be using Country Chic paint, and I'm going to begin by using their clear bonding primer. Clear primer is a great option when you want to distress a piece and still show that wood underneath, but want the protection of primer. So I'm applying the clear primer. It adheres very well. I am using the color Elegance by Country Chic, and this paint has amazing coverage. I used about 1.5 to 2 ounces of paint for the first coat of this, and that speaks volumes for the coverage that this paint delivers. I love using their synthetic brushes when I am applying the paint as well. And speaking of how I do it, I always begin by flipping over the pieces on their back and then painting all of those under edges, if you will. I would like to make sure that every piece of or every nook and cranny of the piece is actually covered with paint. I don't like seeing the edges not being painted and looking unfinished. As you can see, with just a little bit of the paint on the brush, I was able to do pretty much the entire edge and that bottom lip of the dresser. Even looking at this, it amazes me how much I can cover with just a little bit of paint. And although it's a light color, coverage is amazing. From this part, I moved on to the drawers, and here you can see that I did the entire piece. This is the scary coat one that we call. So here's part of the trick. Between coats, every single time you need to sand, then you need to wet the piece a little bit with just a rag, and then you give it a second, third, fourth coat, whatever you need to do. But that is my trick. Sometimes I just gather a wet rag and put the water on the piece that way, and sometimes if you have it, you can use a spritz bottle and it works the same way. I'm going to do this piece both ways. I don't necessarily follow just one step every single time that I paint. Here it is drying, and this is after coat number 2. As you can see, the coverage, like I said, is amazing, and I could have stopped here, but I usually in light colors always do 3 coats. Is my preference. It's not always necessary. It just depends on your liking and how you want your piece to look. Here you can see great coverage, smooth, a beautiful color, all of the above. Very nice. Here I am using the spritz bottle, and I use a couple of pumps. Don't be afraid of overspraying some of the water. It's okay. Here I sprayed a little bit more, as you can see. And the paint glides on basically. It becomes super smooth. This third coat, you don't necessarily have to do like a full coverage coat. It can be a little bit less paint, but it will give you great results. It will be just exactly what the piece needs for that final touch up, full coverage. Here I'm putting on the final details on this. I added some really cool pulls that I created. They were leather, and here's the piece, all staged and beautiful. That color is absolutely gorgeous. I added a beautiful stencil on the sides of the drawers to complement the beautiful blue color. And of course that hardware was a hit. This turned out to be a very quick flip, and it sold right away also from my store. Here's the new owner, and he definitely thinks it's so cute. Again, these are the colors that I used for this piece. Elegance is the color name by Country Chic. I also used their clear primer, their top coat, their brush, and sponge. I will link all of these products below so that you can go directly to the website and purchase them if you like. I leave you with some still pictures of this beautiful dresser. I hope that you learn how to make your furniture be always smooth every single time that you paint, even when brushing. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notifications button so that you don't miss any of the videos that I will be uploading in the future. And go to my Instagram and also give me a like there and see everything that I upload on the daily basis. I am always on stories. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for being here. Thanks, you guys.